Hi, my name is Alex and this is Travel Titbits 58, and I'm at the southern end of Topsham station at the beginning of a cycle and pedestrian walk that we're going to take. Well, we're going to walk, the cyclists are going to cycle to Lympstone. It's about 5 miles and it starts off by going through the marshes, and hopefully we're going to see the estuary and maybe even some trains as well. Let's see what happens.
So, anyway.
A few shots along the way as we make our way towards our first stop of Exton. And along the way we passed a pub and many cyclists. Is this the smallest and the prettiest request stop on an English branch line? Overlooking the Exe Estuary. We are at Exton. As we proceed to the next section of the walk, we will shortly pass a pretty avenue of trees very close to the railway line. Continuing on, my mind started to wander as I caught my first glimpse of Exmouth in the distance. On the approach to Lympstone Village railway station, the vegetation hugs the railway line. Let's have a look around the village of Lympstone. Well, here we are on the front of Lympstone, looking at the Italianate tower built in 1885, known as Peter's Tower. Now, the shape of the yard and the walls don't really suit anti-flooding, so at times of high tides there are various measures that come out to prevent water from going further in. Apart from that, this is a very quiet fishing village. So I've been delving into the archives and found a couple of people of interest who were born here. So a guy called Ralph Lane, he was equerry to Elizabeth I, and he went on one of Walter Raleigh's ships on 1585, and this Ralph Lane, he began a settlement on Rovone Island. Apparently they suffered great hardship, but he was back in time to witness the Spanish Armada being defeated, so I guess he had an excuse to come back. Another notable was a gentleman called John Nutt, who was born some time before 1600 and died after 1632. In 1623 he was captured because he was a notorious pirate, but he wasn't a stupid one, because he found £500 to ensure that he was pardoned. So clearly it was a good business to be in, pirating, and presumably he paid up because he knew what the alternative was. Lympstone Village is made up of several narrow old streets, plus two remarkable oak survivors from the 1700s, when boats used to be repaired here. So there you have it, a walk from Topsham to Lympstone, and the Italianate tower behind me. What a lovely day it's turned out to be. So where to next? See you next time.